In this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to design a Pinterest pin on Canva. You can use really any design software or design app, but I will be using Canva and I will be using the free version. There is a paid version, which you can also get. Really, the difference between the two is you just have a greater variety of different elements to choose from. You'll have more video options, more photo options, more text options, but you can definitely get by with just the free version. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to canva.com, click this custom size, and if you remember, a Pinterest pin is going to be 1000 by 1500. And if you type that in, you can see it wants to already filter that for you. If you can't remember what the Pinterest pin size is, you can also just go over here to social media and then scroll through with this arrow here until you reach the one that says Pinterest pin. But I'm gonna go ahead and click this one here. And what it's gonna do is it populates that size for us. And so what we can do now is we can start from complete scratch if we want to, or over here on the side, this first tab right here that says templates will show us some different templates that we can just plug and play however we want to. And so I'm gonna go ahead and click this one. I'm in the process of taking the different blog posts that I have on my blog and creating pins so that I can have a board on Pinterest that will take people directly to each of those individual blog posts that I have on my blog. And so for that, I kind of decided I wanted a feel sort of like this one, where it almost looks like a Polaroid. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna plug and play some of these different elements here until I get something that I like. So let's start with the picture. I'm just gonna click on that. And I'm gonna go over here to elements. And then I can search anything that I want in here. But I'm actually gonna use this one right here. When you mouse over it, you will see it says free. That means I can use it because I only have the free version of Canva. Anything that has this little gold crown, you can only use on Canva Pro. So keep that in mind. So I'm gonna go ahead and just click this guy and mouse him over and it'll just switch out that picture for you. And I'm using this picture because the first blog that I want to make a pin for is entitled The Why Behind the Writing. And in that, I kind of just talk a little bit about why I decided to write Crimson Time, some of the different elements that I deal with in it. And so I wanted some sort of element that showed writing. And so I like this picture. And so if I want to edit this picture, I make sure that it's clicked. And actually what I'm going to do here is actually resize it a little bit. And get it centered. Then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to hit edit image. And let's see, I think I like kind of the black and white look. Maybe I'll keep that black and white photo trend throughout all of these little Polaroid looking graphics that I'm making. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see, we could do grayscale, we could do street. Let's do street, and then I'm going to go back. I'm going to play with some of these adjustments that I can do here. So I like kind of that little bit faded look, make it a little bit more antique-y looking. And then a vignette is always nice, as you can see, like the color will fade a little bit from the edges, if you see how that works like that. But you can play with really any of these different elements for whatever picture you want to use. So let's just go with that. Let's have the next thing that I'm going to change this background here. I don't really want the blue color. So I'm just going to select that and then go up here to this blue box, and you can see how when I mouse over anything, it will pop up with what that icon means. So this one is background color. So I'm going to click that, and I could do really kind of whatever color that I wanted here. Or I can go up here to add new color, and I have the full color wheel here to pick from. But I think I actually kind of like just the classic white look. Reminds me most of a Polaroid. So we're gonna go white, and then I'm gonna click, you saw my words were originally white, so they kind of disappeared here, but I'm gonna go ahead and change the text color to black. And there was some text below and above as well. So I wanna make sure I get those black as well. Okay, and so let's see, I want to change. Let's do Cardo. Again, as you can see, any of these fonts with the little crown means you can only use them in Canva Pro, but you do have a lot of options, even just with the free version. So we're gonna go that, and then I'm gonna double click here and type in the title of my blog post. So that was the why behind the writing. It's really big, so I'm gonna go ahead and crease it. Pull this to the edge so we get rid of some of that white space. And I think I like that on 2 lines. So we'll try that. If I can get it centered. And then up here, I'm going to type in time, which is the name of my series. And then down here, I'm just going to put by Emily Vanderbent. And again, I'm going to click that, and I think just decrease the size a little bit. And there we go. It's a lot of plug and play and a little bit of learning at first, but there's a ton of different things you can do with Canva. If you have your own photos that you want to use, if you want to turn your book cover into pin, which I would highly suggest, and then link that to Amazon or wherever you would like people to purchase your book from, you can just hit uploads and then upload whatever media that you have, a video or a photo that's already downloaded to your computer. Over here, you can add different types of text as well if you want these sort of animated feeling to the text itself. And then again, here's the background, which I used white, but you can also put some of these different photo textures and whatnot as well. But there we go. There's our pin from Canva. All you really have to do then is hit this arrow right here. That'll download. And then you can also opt if you want it to just have a transparent background, compress the file a little bit. But again, those are options just for Canva Pro. So I just hit that little arrow for Canva, the normal version, and then I hit download. And it'll download it right to my computer. And there we go.